So we will discuss about indentation in Ansible. So very simple. So we know the first line will start with the 3 hyphens, right? 3 hyphens. If I don't give those 3 hyphens, right? Let's see what happens. For example, if I don't give those 3 lines, it's gonna fail because those 3 lines will define this is a YML file. It's not like you providing that YML extension. Automatically, it won't be a YML file. So YML file means the interpreter will look for those 3 hyphens at the top. That was the first thing. Okay, and let's try to run this. Let's see what happens. Okay, playbook. Let's run in verbose mode. It's working. That's strange. That is really strange. Let's create one more playbook. YML. Yes. Localhost. Just print reload statement. Shell. Okay. Let's run this one. This is so strange. I haven't seen this before actually. Hell no. I haven't seen this before, but it is working though. Can we do that same thing in Amazon Linux? Maybe. Okay. Yeah, we can try that one in Amazon Linux as well very soon. But let me explain that. Is the indentation. So the first 3 lines can be 3 hyphens on the top. That's for sure. Then right after that, you can start over here or you can start right there. Okay. If I start right there, the second line, if you have any variable and if you think they should be defined in the playbook, and you can use var section. And inside a var section, you see that all variables just leave 2 characters like character 1 and character 2. Start your variable like that. Let's say, for example, I need to provide another variable and I can provide something like this. A equal to 3. Let's say, for example, if I want to provide another variable, p equal to 5, something like that, print something like that. Okay. Then next, tasks. The tasks should be right under vars or host h. You see that those indentation should be matched with same thing. Okay. Then you have your tasks. Go to next line. Leave 2 characters. You see that T, A, start from there. Name is just a reference. Name is not module. Name is just a reference for the task. Okay. What I'm going to do, install GitHub, something like that. Okay. And once you have that ready, whatever the module you will be writing goes to that name with that name. It's not. So if you want to try something like a shell, this will look for the one more task basically. This is not the reference for this task, whatever the task that we are defining. What is the task that we are defining to install Git, right? But if I start a module like this, it will look for another task. So it will take name as a module and it will take shell as a module, which is not going to work. So that will go right under N, then just close that one and yum install -y git. That is the command. Okay, done. Next task. I use spaces between those each task, but it's not mandatory. So I use space because I can see the proper way, indentation the proper way, and like this. You see that? So there is a space, and if I go here, I need to make sure I'm starting at the right place. You see that? Start the next task and reference the name, whatever you're trying to do, and whatever module that you are. Very simple. I'm going to do like easy to module right here, right? And inside easy to module, let me go. So what goes into that? Again, I'm going to do 2 characters inside. Okay. Key underscore name, something like that. Okay. Baseline key. Baseline key. Next, you see that those parameters that we are defining, they belongs to that module. So they go and inside that module basically. So instance underscore type, right? Or micro and AMI underscore ID. Okay. If I want to register the output of this specific task, right? And the output, the register does not belongs to any of the module. That belongs to the whole task. So what I will do, register. I need to make sure it should be under the module because it doesn't belongs to that module. It belongs to that whole task. And if I want to register the whole output, and I can provide something like anything, easy to output or something like that. Easy to output or something like that. Okay. This is how we write tasks and remove that space. Okay, one more space. Now go back, just make sure align with your about task like that. These are all individual independent tasks. Let's say, for example, if this task is failed, right? The playbook failed right there. And this is passed and this task is failed, playbook failed right here. But this task, automatically it won't depend on this task. Okay. Let's say, hey, I want to run this task, even if this task is failed. What you can do something like ignore underscore errors. Yes, even if that is failed, it will go and it will go for the next task. Okay, this is how Ansible indentation, YAML indentation works. Any doubts?
So the execution will be done sequentially, right?
Yeah,
So
sequence.
first,
Yes, first
okay.
it will try to execute this one, and it is failed, right? And then it will go for this one. Okay.
Okay.
Let me try to run this one. It's not going to work because this yum, this is a MacBook, so the yum belongs to CentOS or Amazon Linux, right? Let me run this one. So it is going to fail. So if you use dd, that will delete the whole line. dd, dd, dd. Okay, done. Okay, now let's go ahead and run this playbook. You see that? So this is failed. You see the ignoring, because you have a condition. Even if this task is failed, go for next task. Okay, this is failed because why? M is not found. This is a MacBook, and the M is the package manager for Amazon Linux, Ubuntu, not Ubuntu, CentOS, Red Hat Enterprise Linux, but not for the Mac OS. So that is why it is failed. But the task has been ignored, and it went to the next task, and which is sucks. If I don't have that condition, the playbook failed right there. Okay, any questions? If not, that